Hello! Hi! This is very real on your screen, guys. You are actually seeing me on YouTube again. This is very real. But this time, it is not car related. It's still very much into cars. It's just dwindling down. Cars are not my priority anymore. Business is priority now. Whatnot is my priority now. So for anyone who is into cars, you probably don't want to follow me anymore. That's absolutely fine. We may get a Lamborghini in the future. You never know. I have no idea. Anyways, this actual video is about Whatnot. For anyone who has followed, I'm sorry, that's my viral alarm. It just needs a new battery. For anyone who has followed me for the last 5 years, you will know I have literally, we as a business has grown from strength to strength to strength because we have tried so many different sales platforms, and we have finally got on the right platform now where we are very not successful as such because we are nowhere near where we want to be, but we are just growing and growing and growing, and it is absolutely fantastic to see such a small business as small as ours was to grow so rapidly and sell as much as we are selling now. I am here to talk to you guys and tell you it's easy to sell on Whatnot. Well, it's not easy, but it's easier than any other platform that we have ever known. We have used Vinted, eBay, TikTok. Shopify is still a very, very good one, but Shopify literally piggybacks on our Whatnot, so it's beneficial for us in a way. But in the last year, so we've been on Whatnot since August 25. We're in 26 now, aren't we? August 24 we started in, so over a year ago now, which is absolutely crazy. We have hit 57,000 followers in that time, sold over 100,000 items, and have 18,000 5-star reviews, which is insane. All as well keeping a ship time of less than 1 day, which means we are shipping things really, really fast, which is brilliant, which is what you want to be doing. But the main question is that everyone asks me, is it easy to sell? Can you just sell anything? Well, how do you get the views? How do you go to £1 start things? How do you know the times? It is not easy. Our first 10 shows were absolutely shocking, and we definitely lost money in our first 10 shows, but they were fun. We gained the right followers. Them followers from the first shows are still with us now because they just love the way our aura, the way we sell things, how fast we sell things, and the change that we've got constantly in our shows, which is what you need to be doing. You change up all the time. Well, I like people who change it up. I do know a few sellers like Lewis at Shorty Place who just sells Disney, but he is known just for selling Disney. Becky Theo just for selling clothes. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying there. She doesn't just sell clothes, she sells as the home. She's actually mixed up a little bit. I'm liking Becky at the moment. Love that. Rianne's Rails. Absolutely, she is my go-to gal for viral and trending. So people do have like their own set little like categories, and love it. Ourselves, we do well because we switch it up and people know that we're going to switch it up. I think if we just sold food all the time, people get bored. I know you've got to eat and drink, but people would get bored of it. We do mix it up with toys. We have our own little Lego shows, and we do a bit of Disney, a bit of John Lewis, cleaning, clearance as well. We do try and mix every single thing into it, and I think that's why people enjoy coming back because they just don't know what they're going to get. I don't know what it is actually. But some days, guys, we can have 50 views. Some days you can have 300 views. It is not, the views aren't important. It's the buyers that you want in there. You can have 50 views, but only 10 buyers. So I'd rather have just 10 views and then people who are buying. Views, and do not let views fool you at all, because they do fool people. And people go, I've not got many views in my room, but you can still sell. It is not hard to sell. The app is straightforward. It's easy to download. I think it does take a couple of days to actually request the whole seller side of it. So if you haven't got the app, download the app, request to sell on the app, and then come back to me, because we'll talk about next week how to schedule your shows, how to add your listings, how to add the giveaways. Whatnot can be exhausting because obviously you're live, you're either in front or behind a camera, whichever way you want to be. It can be, you could be on the show and have no views. And we shared our link to every single friend and family and invited them all to the app. If you already have a little like business page elsewhere on Facebook or Instagram, get them shared, get them people signed up, because you're earning money by signing them up, and they're also getting a free £10 note as well that they can spend on your show. So make sure you are downloading and you are sharing your link to every single person that you know, whether you like them or not, it's fine. The fee side of thing, I think it is 8% plus like a transaction fee. You have got the ability to actually reduce the fee by getting a Premier Shop, but we will talk about that in the future. Because Premier Shop, obviously, it doesn't just happen overnight. It's a bit of a graft to get there. Once you're there, you're absolutely set sail, then, aren't you? You're off out to sea. Whatnot is a seller's market. You do have to be confident to sell. Well, gain confidence to sell. I feel like you need to have that aura about where you really want to sell and you want to meet these two people. You need to drag them all in. Like, come on, guys, £1 start, £1 start. Or like us, we try and find things that are hot on the market like that right now. Where is it? Stranger Things right now is massively on the market. So we are trying to do as much Stranger Things related stuff as we possibly can, because we know that's where the profit is right now. In like K-pop a few months ago, that was massively in. Everyone wanted K-pop, they couldn't get any of it. We got as much genuine K-pop as we possibly could to sell, and people loved it. Like, they love it. So as long as you have something that's hot on the market and people are looking out for it, you're going to do well. You're always going to do well. But confidence. My first few shows, I weren't that confident. I was just like, never used to do sudden death. Sudden death, I will talk to you about in the future. I used to literally do counter bids, so it's like 10 seconds. So I'd hold an item up, it'll be on 10 seconds, someone would bid it, then go on another count for 10 seconds. And you could be selling this item for like 1 minute, if 6 people bid, and it was absolutely draining. So you do have to like be a bit faster. You don't have to. But that's how I sell. Everyone's different. Every single person's going to be different how they sell. And you will just get a little niche and people love you for it. Like, they will. So make sure to download the app right now. Profit side of things, obviously. Profit is always beneficial. Profit is what you want, and that is why you are selling on the app. Your first few shows, you are probably going to lose money or just turn it over. Just unless you're already massive elsewhere. Because as soon as you're going live, people are a bit like, you have no reviews, you've got no followers, you could be a scammer. Do you know what I mean? You have just got to like build yourself up just little by little, even bobbing into people's streams and going, hi, I'm new here, or hello, or buying off people, they're shouting you out. You can also buy on people's streams like Bless a chat. So you can buy a Bless a chat on anyone's stream and they will shout you out, obviously, for the cost. Or some people are very, very nice, like myself, and I will shout you out for free. But not everyone does that. So you can pay for it, or you can ask some people very, very nicely, hi, can I shout out my stream? You don't need to do that. We never shouted out our stream on anyone's stream. We literally did it from the scratch. But don't forget, we did have a little bit of a following on Facebook and Instagram, so a lot of people did come over from there to start us off with. So I think our first show we had like 15 people in the room. Now we're about 250, 300 people in the room, but it really does depend on what you're selling. Some days I can only have 50 people in the room, which is not a bad thing at all, because you do have the buyers in there who are genuinely wanting to buy. What is like the easiest category to sell? We have sold in every single category. They're all easy to sell as long as you can sell that item. It doesn't matter what category, whether it's toys, whether it's John Lewis, whether it's clothing. As long as you can sell it and you know the product, you will sell it well. That is all you need to know. As long as you know the product, you will sell it well, and then that is your category. That is the way you want to be. You don't have to be in a set category. You can be in any single category. You can do as many different categories like we do every single week, whatever, monthly. Another thing I would say is, obviously, if you are scheduling your first show before I get on to the next video, I would recommend you doing like same time, same day, keeping it consistent on the app so people know where they can find you. Oh, they're live at 4:30. Like, I know TJ Toys always goes live at 4:30. So I know he's going to be live at 4:30. Louis always goes live in an evening. Revive can go live about 10 times a day. Same with Captain Pop. But you know what I mean? There's so many, like, you will get known for going live at that time. So consistency is key for the second time in this video. Minimum inventory, you don't need a minimum inventory at all. You can just sell one item. You can also, if you've been accepted to sell, you can practice to sell. You don't have to go live first. You can do a fake live where it's like a private show and you can pretend to sell. You can work out the auctions, the buy it nows, the giveaways. And you can just do that from just literally like on your phone messing around. I think I did a few shows before actually going live that were private to make sure I was pressing all the right buttons. It's not the easiest app to figure out, but it is the easiest way of selling. Definitely. If you have got a lot of stock there, a lot of inventory, and you want to sell it fast, Whatnot is the way to sell it. So I would recommend, honestly, guys, just go and download the app. And next week, I will talk to you about how we are going, like a bit of an onboarding beginners, where we're going to schedule them shows, go into the auctions, the buy it nows, and I'll show you what we do on mine. And that way you can see, and we'll talk about the postage weights, the shipping, the packing. Quite exciting, but this is what I want to do. I want to help new sellers on the app. I want people who have got a little business or are really wanting to quit that job tomorrow. I want them to follow this process and see if you can do it. Go to the charity shop, buy 10 items, download Whatnot and sell them to 10 items and just see if it works for you. You have, honestly, we've never sold as many items in an hour. You can sell 300 items in an hour faster if you wanted to. You can do more than that. But 300 items to us is a pallet, so we could do 24 pallets a day, which is ridiculous. Do you think how many items that would be? Would tell you, but I haven't got my maths head on right now. But yeah, so please do like the video, like the video, and then subscribe to me, and then we'll see you next weekend at some point with a second video, which will be our onboarding, beginners, daily grind.